Ghana edun Kwame abrodam ensam na wokeka ensam ahoro wode dada nyipa ma nyipa koto abawie wo hwede nsesa baba na yina yehu sisa yetim na ahokyira yewo mu omayim. Kwame referendum asemi ya questions are eze ato open do ayabaka wasemi. Oyenyi jesem Odika knows abortion of referendum and matters arising. President lied there was no meeting. I say don't get here. All topics, we will provide evidence of meeting with Akufo-Addo MPP. There was no consensus on referendum at meeting with Akufo-Addo, President Mahama. Now, come na danka okasa na SMP nyina miyem there. Nko ba abaka and there. Meetings are ahuru president onye party onye ho share onye ho din komonyi. Meetings ahuru president of minority na majority nyina do onye ho di ho komo dem all ba beyenyi. Omampanyin ne meetings onye amampanyin alada ofo wo share in nsema okodunyi ba kufu eko ho na obaka. President no dibo tugu ama yeta ase de. Onye Chairman Rollins omampanyin Kufo omampanyin John Dramani Mahama wo share mun nsema wo kind of a referendum ya ekwa akoto aba. Ekwame President John Dramani Mahama if Daily Post mukra wom Tuesday oyende dan she mu bi o share owie na interview bi ansem tronyi bi onye ne ye. Kwame waka we si do pain the hona wo kehie mun wodwendwen na ho amampanyinfo won wo kan about the referendum ayede kwa akoto region oye ye hwie kreti 6 regions here that come aye won. They talked about the election of MMDCs. There was nothing about the fact that one conquer to aba na one for partisan politics, one for assemblymen on unit committee. Them discussion no one kodo. Even the MMDC elections in the crown, na ochede omampenyin Kufo ne position in the nkayenhwe na party fu one for one hu shem, but ono nensema na orkan na ojina na do there. Mama yemfa friend and partisan politics onumpo yemfa nko MMDC is one elections nim. In any case omampenyin anado danko Akufo-Addo kwa me campaign na oye odifa referendum aye kwa akotu hu nyina oma Ghana fu nyina aye ta ase de yenko ne yenko to aba yes yemfanyi friend MMDC. I mean, she share NCC what do two Gwana Church Mawa, but then the deep fame, my hina, who ye G to Mude. If I banner walk a cotono, or Nyada walk a cotoa bade, ye pede wu MMDC, another one ye MMDC. Nanado Danko Akufo-Addo ni in Shema, Oshimia, or the Casa or the two guy. Kwame or Kama ye chance there 55-3 wait him. Sansu wait 243 ma 243 no MMDC. Na one campaign away ya odi tugwa. Pame we aja oda ho clear there. Omampenyin share board there opedo to aba. Na wo MMDC at the local level instead of ono oba point. Obi ajitum there say opede to the man amona on chede wire referendum ansana. Kwame in any case say omampenyin kra na adwen no kire na ebadu no su no kwanda ono ankasa ne boshe na odishe ho no obotum da mana mo no e madam boshe na ono odishe Ghana fu no wetum achieve na say oto da maban anade yeyi da mhihye ne edi fi ho wie na yere koye n'enyim no wa asem bi kan obotum onye Ghana fu edinkomo. It is clear no omampenyin ni kase odutu gwa no ye ndada sentinyi there President Mahama Yakupon adaru motinkwem odine kase ya babo tugwa onu ochede dem consultation about them referendum na wokoto abanonka ho na say president na nkasa sebi say afra amampenyifo na anyiwo atena fom na anyiwo edi nkomo na nkomo na anyiwo di no dem kasa ni nyima eye den ye na edi dem kasa ni di babo tugwa na edada amanfo mo wo ye de sebi President Mahama ono ne ena ne party a won jintumiti ono na ama a cancel the madden. What about ono President Angasa the promise he gave to the people of this country? What about that? It is clear. The omampenyin na nado danko Akufo-Addo nankasa we hu there sebi Ghana fododo nara in some orcon or a day one yin yajin one anamonotu. Nanko beye dobo puabano no ababajatu.
Quick one, Chief. NDC has not issued a release on the president's speech now.
Miss NDC Enfakasebiantugwa.
On president's address to the nation.
Dabi Enfakasebiantugwa.
Okay, I have here press release by the National Democratic Congress on the withdrawal of the December 17 referendum and amendment of Article 24.3 of the 1992 Constitution dated 2nd December 2019. And it's signed by Johnson Esedun Ketia, General Secretary. It's actually on my Joy Online.
Oh, Kwame.
Yes.
Kwame, that is his personal opinion.
No. No.
I do too. You don't get my drift.
I know.
Area.
I say you there, son. Some now won't work on personal opinions. On your party.
Chief, there's actually a statement from the party.
Area.
Maybe.
You are turning
Kwame.
Yes.
the party.
NDC referendum na okodun. NDC
referendum on Kodu.
Oh, Mr. Referendum no one sema oboto go mo man penyo ken me catch the party no kasa party no dibo tugwan onya mado yemfa kasa ntugwa and the army meeting mu na me catch the party ni the kasa reba about tugwa offer them press referendum na yatwe. Okay, I still stand by that.
Good. Now let me ask you.
I still stand by that.
You're a national officer. Let me ask you.
I still stand by that.
So this one that says press release by the National Democratic Congress on the withdrawal of the December 17 referendum. Johnson Esedun Ketia signature was in. What does it mean?
Kwame, I think there was Johnson Esedun Ketia number. If you want to talk to Johnson,
point well noted. Thank you very much.
Speak to Johnson Esedun and allow me to tell you my position. And as executive of the party in there, party new year the Kasarba Botugwa. If you doubt that, you can call him and talk to him about it.
Obviously,
Kwame,
the rest of us are not.
Mame pede to one saying there. Damn referendum in Nanado Danko Akufado. Sebi ni kasaya odu tugwa ma he nyina yete. Kwame, na sema o pa kire nyi de. Ghana fo abana wo kwakoto no gidi pa de Ghana fo no oboto yes. Na mu ohwe atmosphere na. Ofi de onyi de o ma aban abato no obado. Kwame, Nanado Danko Akufado Ghana fo na wo hie na woto aba wodman. Ena ono de ne bo hye oda tugwa de obeyen sisem oda amahokwa na wo bofado wo yi won MMDCs. Se Nanado Danko Akufado odi dem kase akọ parliament ema wedum pempendra electoral commission o yen hihye ma ya akọ akoto aba. Na say the sovereignty of a man onyi nyimpa na ebade na o kire de o man peyin Nanado Danko Akufado. Sebi ituma owo ho all the Ghana for two watch ho adwin based on hihye a waye e ma yedu be ma yedu ono onje onfefi Ghana for onsem nanka o man peyin Nanado Danko Akufado onyim pa de Ghana for bedin kunyim na osan ojitum de sebi a ehien the people no here asaman ono no your man na Kwame nanka odo je mama no wokoto aba senti ndo ono kra we hu dada de yes be win but other neji pefe ma yehu asema John Dramani Mahama wa abaka kire him ma yatin de Kwame from day one of nhihye ni nyina no oyendada na Nanado Danko Akufado na ne abani wodi ekire hen aso man because onankasa kra nankasa na wa ye nhihye na onyini peyifo atena fomun Kwame odi babo tugwa ma yatin ho asaban osanso okakire hen asam foforo ofadam abato na ye kwa akoto no na Mahama panye de 243 Kwame munhu se chide wasesa anade why 55-3 ni wadwuma ansana wetum wedini boshe nedo anade ansana wodi boshe nedre magana fon ene wonyim de da MMDC is aban yeto na se yamfa assembly elections yamfa nye politics onu onye ana said Nanado Danko Akufado wa realize there any decision that were taken onyada Ghana for jitum na se otwe referendum or the akwachi now no akọ fan ho adwe na wa ye bibi fufura he should come out and say it na onja John Dramani Mahama ni dima ende bibiara wo beye bian sebi ade biara wo beye obokọ atwe bia no chide John Dramani Mahama ni din na wabo ko o mapen ku for trans John Dramani Mahama wa akasa Say ofida asama papa no akan oye ona nkomo na wedi no osona abenti ena won fa kasa no fa nkoto abanu ma nka fa owo mun won so won fa won kasa won fa mbamba tugwa o no ya abur kwana sebi juma ye be hihye no onye de yenye mo no obaboa he na se yeye mo obaboa he na Ghana fa anja ntuma enkomo aye bedi nyi de obi a awanka se gunu fia kan ho nsam do ntumi ye adwuma na otenchen na ono na ye ba twine ejirem de onam John Dramani Mahama no do nti referendum ya abort ono do onye adwuma.
Right, Chibani Medase, let me move on. This one says the NDC no wonder made a U-turn of the referendum. We all heard Esiodun Ketia saying that on the 2nd of December. Now Chibani saying they have not. Sule Shaibu in Enchi. And then good morning to you and your panelists. In fact, Ghana Bear Doko there this Christmas. Okay, you're talking about Eku Juice, and that is Edward Ejiri, aka Captain, inside Takrady. Talking about Takrady, happy birthday to you, Mr. Edwin Phillips. Thank you very much for doing you. I appreciate it very much. Ask the minister what he means when he says consensus. It is the election of MMDCs or election on partisan basis. There was consensus on the election of MMDCs, but not on partisan basis. Tell them the no voices started before the NDC came out. They are making it look like NDC were the only people who opposed the partisanship. SKK in Adenta. Okay. Walanyo in Akwetia says Chief Bani should be educated on consensus building of the 2/3 votes in Parliament and 75% voting yes if deliberately NDC draws their support from the referendum. If even yes vote wins by 74.5, it will still be unconstitutional. And then Citizen Francis says the Ekunfi pineapple factory is in full operation. This is not a green book kind of evidence. And then okay, the NDC wanted a no vote, which translates that assembly members shouldn't have the backing of political parties. Now the president has withdrawn the bill, which must be in tandem with the position of the NDC. So what is the wahala? Kwesi Reynolds, Aguna Odobing. President said we should vote yes. Then Kwame, what's the meaning of the referendum? Chairman Kweku Shaibu, Seshibuako. Tell Eku Jews they should maintain their quality forever. Just someone, okay, noted. Chief Bani, thanks for your submission this morning. Eku juice all the way. Kwamina acidity. Alpha change here. Well, the president believes political parties can be a force for good, ensure responsibility and accountability, and guarantee the fundamental right to free association. But I shout out to say the NDC isn't a partner of good governance and nation building. The records are proof. And then that's Samuel Brian Boabing who sends that. Kwame, do you expect Chief Bani to accept a release from the General Secretary? Like he was caught pants down on the Kunfi thing? It's acceptable for people to change their minds. What NDC did is not a change of mind, rather a sign of indecisiveness on the part of the largest opposition party. Haruna Idrisu, I remember his call for the elections to be conducted on partisan basis. Now, they don't trust the Parliamentary caucus. I remember Agbana at the IDEC conference on behalf of the General Secretary supporting yes. Ghanaians know that the NDC and President Mahama are not committed to transferring power to the people. Prince Donina sends that one. Musa Abattoir in Kumasi. Kwame's logic in respect of the referendum is sour grapes. If you hunt for an animal and you fail to catch it, you say it smells. That's what Kwame has done this morning. They should allow the referendum to come off. They will see their smoothest level. Musa Abattoir in Kumasi. Abdul Malik Ipachobrem. Yes. This one from Equia Tutu in Tutu Equiapim says, Papa, I'll say, please ask Chief Bani, just like Edem Agbana, so Esiodun Ketia's press release was released on behalf of their church. No be so, not the party. You were here. And then Damalik.
Yeah,
Yete.
Sisiano, President, I directed one redraw 2 amendment bills.
Yeah.
I'm the Attorney General. I call Parliament. I call operationalize the presidential directive. Yes or no, it's all gone out of the window. Some of us, after the NDC full U10.
Kweku, your voice is very low.
Mr. Some of us, after NDC full U10 press conference, you will be more you hear the full implications of what the NDC had done, we began to say the one abandoned project. And actually, many more voices joined. At the end of the day, I'm the president here. Some further consultations, then we decided on withdrawal. How did we get to this point? NDC, what's a very simple way I will put it. What's only a fool doesn't change his mind.
Yeah.
Okay. That's an interesting one. Because it's been logic. I will accept that. Kwame, any problem?
You're speaking very low. That's the problem.
A fool will change in Adrian, and I put the fool in quotation marks. When, where, how, and what was it that the fool or a fool changed his mind on? Let's ask those questions. You beside those questions now about why. I'm happy that you ban your executive member or what. Kwame, Yaka and Minko over all the matter. This is Hansard, 29th July 2019.
Hansard, 29th July 2019.
Yes.
Okay. Parliamentary Hansard.
Parliamentary Hansard is the official record, verbatim production of what is said in Parliament. See, Mahama Yarega. Also, I think the consensus in this House is that we amend our constitution to provide that district chief executives be elected into office. From the report of your committee, it also appears that there is an agreement that further steps will be taken so that the election to district chief executive positions will or can be on the basis of partisanship with political parties sponsoring candidates. It does not appear to me that there is any dispute regarding the consensus on these two positions.
MMDCs.
Kokrokoo, what's it? Parliamentary Hansard?
Yes.
It talks about MMDCs.
Yeah, 90.
Maybe better emphasize on that.
Yes.
Okay.
Is there anything unusual?
Oh, go ahead.
That was Mahama Yariga.
I don't want to draw your attention to that.
No, draw. It helps. I'm prepared to hear you.
No, you've answered. Just for MMDC, so let's progress.
So, while I agree that we could start with Article 243, but then if we are committed to political parties' participation, let us add Article 248 to the process at this stage before we even go to the referendum. There is a political bargain here. We in the minority support election of district chief executives, but we are asking for it along partisan lines.
Exactly.
In Parliament?
In Parliament.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Kwame,
yeah.
Also, Mr. Speaker, let me reiterate the position of the minority that we support the amendment to the Constitution to allow metropolitan, municipal, and district chief executives to be elected by universal adult suffrage. We do support that, but we also request that this should be doable with the sponsorship and support of political parties, given their strategic role in organizing so that good leadership will emerge to run our country.
Exactly.
If political parties are so important to be able to organize to determine who should be number one person, the president, why should they not be involved in determining who should be the number one person in a district? It is equally very important. This is Mahama Yariga. Then you come to the minority leader himself.
Haruna Idrisu.
Yes.
On the same day.
Yes, same day.
29th July 2019.
Yes. Also, the people may decide otherwise, and you cannot determine it. So the support of those of us on this side of the house is conditional to the fact that DCE should be elected. But they should be elected on partisan lines. No, that is the principle we will support and work with. Then referring to the fact that parties do clandestine organization at district level, even now, Kwame Team all kind. Also, Mr. Speaker, the pretense must end all of us here know that clandestinely, political parties support district assembly elections in Ghana. It is provided in the Constitutional Review Report, and I can read portions of it. So, Mr. Speaker, 2 principles: amend the Constitution, allow for popular election of DCs, but do it on the principle of partisanship. We will support that.
I'm listening. So that's not 55.
You appear. Hey, you have. Come in. It's in my Chivdani Kana.
Partisanship, no name, man.
You are going to elect DCs on basis of partisanship.
But that's the 55.
He's talking about DCs here. And I am talking about local level assembly members, unit committees, different. They are not the same thing. Are they the same thing? Or the same thing?
Are you following us?
Kwegu.
So, Mr. Speaker, 2 principles. Amend the Constitution. Allow for popular election of DCs. But do it on the principle of partisanship. What does that mean? It means let them run on basis of party positions.
MMDCs.
Party sponsor.
Yes, party sponsor.
MMDCs. Emphasis.
What is this confusion of thought?
Well, obviously, Chief Ban is not listening to you.
We will support.
District level MMDC is the same as assembly and a unit committee. It's not the same. It's never the same. Kokrokoo.
Let the wise hear.
We will support that. Without that, it may be difficult to support it. It's here.
Meeting.
Mr. Speaker, the Commission observed, he was quoting the CRC, that one of the key institutional variations in local government in both the developing and the developed world is the issue of whether or not political parties have a place in local elections. That he gave examples of many countries opening parties take part in local elections. And so he ends, we support the principle, and that is a major policy shift for our political parties. This is the minority view. Kwame,
don't they have a right to change their minds?
Oh, until I be first question then, a fool now all change in the mind. When, where, how, and what was it that the fool was changing his mind on? That's what I'm interrogating. And the whole neighborhood there, that's is an oversimplification I want to throw out there to actually cover up their cowardly act of the youth that amounted to the U10.
Yeah, dishonesty.
That's a bit harsh, but I think I will accept it for a while.
MMDCs and assemblymen are the same. I see.
Have you read the amendment bill now?
Which one?
I read that. Kwame, I'm there. Oh, me a mistake. I'll then made him a producer. Ne, Ibo. I said, don't get here.
Why then?
War, a multi-stakeholder conference organized by the National Catholic Secretariat, June 2019. Committee Moka. If you have a system where control over local government institutions can be shared among the political parties, even the smaller political parties can focus on one particular district and make sure they get an MMDCE elected so that they also have a chance to participate. So it is the best form of sharing power, and that will make our elections more peaceful. If you lose the presidency, you have not lost everything. At least you have a chance to participate in the election of MMDCs.
Good.
Iteya. He also noted that after operating the 1992 Constitution for more than a quarter of a century, it had become clear, very clear, that the provisions that barred partisan politics at the district level had become obsolete. Hence the need to take a second look at it. Me what video no or you do so Adam the man what me be at it.
Are you sure it's not doctored?
No. And he had a loud applause. Look, when he said those things, man almost huge applause for
standing ovation
in some more kind. And Kwame another one. I'm the Indian no any personal views.
Very easy for you.
Okay, a year minutes of IPAC meeting, 23rd October. Okay, now will be easy for an update on the conduct of the district level elections and referendum. And this is what Asedun Ketia is reported and stated in the minutes. Mr. Asedun Ketia stated that the NDC was campaigning for a yes vote in the referendum, and that he did not see how a political party whose leadership is introducing something will have the party campaign no. He further noted that he believed all parties would campaign for a yes vote, as was the case of a referendum for the creation of new regions.
But he's changed his mind, so big deal.
It's in the maybe out there. What did he change his mind on? First of all, at the June meeting, he told the whole world that those provisions now bar partisan politics at the base level or you're obsolete. Okay? He be unfaithful in the trido. Don't kokandam at that meeting now war canvas support.
Just June this year.
June. July no the parliamentary wing follow that same trail. October 23rd October IPAC meeting Asama Okeni. Kwame, see, this is IDEC document. Where 25th October. She minority for our attending meeting. Honorable Alban Bagwin, Harun Edrusu, Mohamed Mutaka, Inusa Fuseni, Suleiman Sanid, Lina Tevandapoy, Mahama Ayarega, Mohamed Ayarega, Honorable Yelichre, and Kwame.
Yeah.
This is the summary of key decisions taken at the place. Me read page 2. Also, the three positions, initial positions, the three positions on the sequencing of the amendment of Article 2431 and 55.3 that were articulated at the meeting are: amend Article 2431 now and amend all related provisions later after the national referendum. That was the NPP's position. It's here.
Me too.
2. Amend Article 241 together with all related provisions in the Constitution, either before or after the national referendum. And this is the critical point. But the focus now should be on Article 55.3. That's the NDC's position. At that meeting, 25th October 2019, NDC Fune said the focus now should be on the 55.3.
They change their minds.
Oh.
Then third was amend 2431, but initiate concrete processes to amend all related provisions, compromise position for the meeting. What Pinedo was kind of minority leader, one year will be statements on the floor of the House. What form joint team po acquire campaign.
Exactly.
It's all here, Kwame. Look, when you are doing serious business like this, a legislative agenda involving referendum and two-thirds majority, you don't just go along now if you are back there. Oh, only a fool doesn't change his mind. Say, this is 23rd November 2019, Hansard. When we'll discuss government financial budget, the budget. Local government Mr. here near submissions relative to the referendum matters. Tema, very experienced politician. NDC politicians have huge respect for him. Make him employ him. I feel a bit uncomfortable. But for the records, Mr. Yelitre. Also, Mr. Speaker, the Honorable Minister said something. She said that we were all on board. We were playing them a trick. We have pushed them to where they cannot change again.
Peace FM.
We have pulled the fast one on them. Yes, you are telling me it is only the fool that doesn't change his mind. You see, the guys were just I mean, this is politics without principles, without conviction, without conscience.
But are there principles in politics?
There are. I'll tell you, I've known you for a long time. Are you telling me today on principled politician?
Based upon
There are principles.
I mean, you're perfect.
Don't go further.
You're perfect. There's no perfect politician out there.
Ain't you on to trick one kakra?
In the era of political campaign.
MPP fusu. What they are? What
are we elevating? Are we elevating
as a political party?
Are we undermining the sanctity of our own politics? One was so the more partisanship or top one on yet. It's maybe a fan down, but they are not doing anything to even change their own.
So you see why the no people were correct? Because
not correct.
of the trickery.
No, I mean, for soldiers now we see toilets.
No, that's different.
House.
I'm just saying in connection with this.
But question will be
ended up in the argument.
Ended from argument. Why are you based?
No.
Ended up. Emi mijina no. No yes.
No, I mean. Don't forget.
That was my conviction.
I mean, my
no one gets away in person, so a canoe or ye be big a crow.
Not Mecca, yes, on say.
Is it?
Mecca, yes, on say.
Social media, what get I get away.
Yes.
See, and there's another issue I met that work and also some other amendments articles were left in abeyance. Into Ochada na didn't know comprehensive and Ninya were interrogated those issues in Parliament, both at the committee level and on the plenary level, as well as during the one sessions with IDEC. Mahunia were printed there. Look, yes, there are some articles here, like Article 242, 243, 246, 247, and 248. Uniano or there were a BB about them. And they agreed. In principle, the many mininia were bay in the day. The more Billy said, or go through the 2431 amendment, or go through our election or year 2021.
Exactly.
And then the district assembly, year 2023.
Yes.
And I'm
Yeah.
And see, there was enough time and space
to do all of those
for the consequential amendments to be done. And indeed, me what documents we were show that the Attorney General had already begun the process in collaboration with the Constitutional and Parliamentary Committee of Parliament.
And that's about it, Kweko.
I'll take the next time now.
Oh, magazine.
Now, Kweko, what's it? More 19 seconds. We into team Parliamentary or I.
Okay.
Minister is saying something, and I think that you see, she is claiming that we were all on board. We were playing them a trick. We have pushed them to where they cannot change again, and we have pulled the first one on you. Minister is saying something, and I think that you see, she is claiming that we were all on board. We were playing them a trick. We have pushed them to where they cannot change again, and we have pulled the first one on you.
You see, the way I reduce serious legislative business,
national enterprise
to the level of comedy. Tragic comedy.
By its politics.
No, but Kwame, it's so unfair. And then they turn around to say that withdrawal amounts to causing financial loss to the state. Now he played trick on me. Now he played trick. Kwame, look, I don't cherish a chance never saving Kitiana D. Ewa. What about or ye bare 11 minutes, but there are 2-3 minutes here. Mo banchoye.
Oh, no, me too, because of my time is so. Now, what can you do? It's our Mammy Chalo to the last call.
So controversial because everybody thinks that you must be on the side of the president who wins. Otherwise, you are a lesser citizen in the country. If you have a system where local government institutions can be, the control over these institutions can be shared among the political parties. I mean, even the smaller political parties can focus on one particular district and make sure that they get DC elected is the best form of sharing power, and that will make our elections more peaceful, because if you lose the presidency, you have not lost everything. At least you have the chance to participate. But to conclude,
I'm the no so tricking.
He
was also tricking the meeting.
Politics is a
Very untidy.
Politics is too dirty. And then sometimes principles are compromised. Now, the Menya has come about in a period that Yashe campaign as towards 2020 elections. So there is bound to be U-turn. Or that's a cycling. Mister, I have made it clear several times on this platform. The issue of yes and no, it's about acceptance of the current dispensation, Igma warrior, and then there's an alternative there. The NDC is likely to come to power. And it is an endorsement. And don't be surprised about the U-turn. Because Okodu baby, say NDC feels there. You're going to support yes, sir. Then we are giving credence to the current government. The BBA and Oyemohan. And the politics is in charge, there should be an opposition. On the issue of Abian, you pull fast one on them. You are checking one and when you agree with me there, NDC as a socialist party, there's modicum of democratic centralism.
Only about
the power rests with the center. Until Okodu baby ne say I will be on your center your attention will be drawn to
stakeholder, he went there in his personal capacity.
No. He went there as the General Secretary of the National Democratic Congress. To represent the party at that function.
Yes.
No,
and he had no one consult the National Executive Committee.
Tell you, Mamba, Kweku, why you agree with me? They're not today. There several times party reps woko kejina my party no waka kekense bi the party
no. The theme of the occasion he knew. Or a different question answer time ne question be aba mun discuss it to me on boy reacted to me that this is my personal opinion. It be atasi but not the theme for the occasion. And I said okay, he was reading. What take glance?
Messi, as a socialist party,
President will meet in on any information, but President Mahama
I noted it.
Maybe it's something new. Our attention is being drawn to this issue. We are reneging on our own decision and take. But look, Mama there, we are almost through to our political campaigns towards 2020. Until you should accept some of these things. The baby could read, hey, na you support yes and yes you win, na MPP football no work or many endorsing him.
That is a narrow and crude way of looking at it.
But exactly that is what they have done.
Look, yes, and I'm not saying that our view, but that is too narrow and crude.
Yeah, for political power, or there, ways and means to win elections, or there, need to win elections.
And this is all about election winning.
I'm not sure this even translate to any for propaganda purposes, perhaps, but not real.
President Mahama said there was no consensus.
About what?
About the
you were part of people's movement for
presidency. President, it's a bit delicate, but you see, and President Mahama was proposing what? Also, the president should take a look at the modified.
No, so the president was saying the
white paper.
The president was saying the
white paper came out.
The president selects 5.
But that was in 2013.
Yeah, but they did not operationalize it at all. You had 4 years to operationalize that. You didn't do it.
My issue is that there was no consensus at that meeting. But Nanado said it was all tricky here.
He walked away.
No, President Akufo-Addo said that they built a consensus. And Mahama is saying did the president tricked us?
Who do you believe?
I believe President Mahama.
I think so.
And I'm saying the president tricking here.
In this whole enterprise, you look very untidy.
Oh, Kwamina, as for you, the eyes you have, no. If I want to talk about it will be a bit easy. I won't talk.
Men with the Ghana politics in Angazan, we are allergic to change. That's one. Two, so many baby are consensus. Ghana have consensus, but let's delete that consensus out of our politics. If you it's like history repeating itself. 1975 to 1978. Did you obey? Yes and no. Yes and no is back again on board.
I referred to it. Was Catholic, what's a Unigov? By can't no parties na name or a history you would decide no you're correct. Or what happened to do? He referenced Unigov.
I see. But we were participants in that Unigov, yes, where we were opposed to a champion. Because the same idea was about the whole Ghana politics is too divisive. The Mudomo, CPP, bring no Unigov. We were opposite. We were opposite. People died. In our journey, in our political journey, I am going to go through. Now, Kwame, what climax the whole matter? On you there, President Mahama about us there was no consensus. I believe in my flag bearer. There are some who can, yes, it's a fact. There was no consensus.
At the level of the president and ex-president.
Ex-president. President Nana Akufo-Addo Mawakan Nusu say enyimne nyina nanto da ebunda sama okan oyenokwa. Nti where lies the truth? Or they in a reality check?
The parliament, the truth lies in IDEC meetings, the truth lies in IPAC meetings. There were so many platforms at the NDC was
talking about the presidential meeting.
Missy there, he or your presidential meeting.
He's talking about the presidential meeting.
Or your presidential forum. Missy, you reality check.
The way it's in a way for bringing down the sanctity
of the president.
Exactly. And I feel very uncomfortable.
He didn't mention single
automatically.
No, he said that at their meeting.
He didn't do that.
Reality check.
He walked out. Look at the language.
President
reality check.
He walked out of the meeting.
President Mahama.
So there was no need to
there is a lot of things that there was no need.
President Mahama, also there was no consensus on them referendum.
Okay.
Fact. Enyim President Akufo-Addo so enyim there Onza Kofi. Fact. Since you are in reality check.
We are to hear from
one person per.
Yes.
Only President Rawlings. Although Okeche and the meeting was there a consensus or no consensus?
Why they
oh, President Akufo was there, yes. Referendum. It is 2 against 1. Niger or 2-2. It is there.
What's Rekibi?
I didn't say Magana, Wama Magasa. Why you seriously, Melana, election in Badua, a referendum in Obada and yes for 75% out of 40. Now 14 grab one yeah. Was any education and go for me?
14 in Jebenya.
Oh, my bambocho.
No.
Oh, Mamma Cassa. I come with the
Uncle, it's allowed.
In 75% in Jawinja. Sir, and was this for president to come out to say there, why you draw referendum and it's a victory for the NDC. And see, since was the Brasman Dundu, na Kolomashi was a Boko town there in Jayakai. No, me yacha there. I will draw until there's not going to be any referendum. You're going to do a broader consultation. Already Nangasan NDC for one was agree what 360 degrees they were pulling your legs. There one pinuma at the yes or win until they are for no. And I made sure there say no walk to Abana. No, we know. But yes, so near the required percentage. Obama was assistant constitution. And technically, it's a victory for the NDC and those who stood for no.
And somebody from Tamale PKK says, Chairman General, to you and your panelists, thank you very much for a tricky program today. Yeah, thank you.
Also for what?
A tricky program. Yeah, tricky.
And the tricks came from
Thank you very much for enjoying our tricks. And now, assembly election, obey though.
Kofigo. Oh yeah, New Boy Town. Electoral area.
Atu.
New Boy.
No, I asked the question. A vote in that.
New Boy
level election.
Oh, Matwa.
I mean, two bidder.
It's
true.
In Cape Coast,
I'm going to say 88 or 7.
I mean, two bidder. It's actually very bad.
Assembly elections.
Remember, 92 year 2 year. 92 year 2 year.
I doubt.
92.
The last was 88.
88.
88 and the
first was 88.
No, 93 and then 92 year 2.
I'm the honor number 2.
Yes, year 2.
Yeah, I'm the honor number 2. Me too Krubi.
Me too.
Yes, honor number 2.
Me too.
Me too.
Oh no, actually, you hear that.
I mean, me too bidder.
Me ma to 1 be. What? Second one number 2.
Gwami tell you
very bad habit.
Yeah.
That was what about Etoza. I will bet the Ugo apartment. Ne in be 637. I will make Uncle Town. No shukrum. Only Bunde, yes.
Abaneke.
Sure, Bunde Galini Yawali.
I bought a coffee going. Ni boy man ye Kofigo. Edna a baby su Shelly. A rebel su a friend is Shelly call you a blackwa. Honestly Jowulu. Kofigo ni.
Kofigo.
Na call you swe. Oscar John.
Na chairman call you and you maybe oya ni campaign wa.
Anu abahe.
Maybe oya ni campaign.
Assembly elections.
No John.
Oh, I see.
And no
the one time that you know about electoral area.
Jowlu Central.
Oh, one time.
80 one friend Kofigo. Yeah, ni boy man na Shelly call you a blackwa. Honestly, yeah, Jowlu Central. Era baby so I send him nezo. Also one friend no Abigail Nana Yabuahima. Abigail Nana Yabuahima also yeah. Tebibi ano electoral area Asensoba.
Kwame na mama for baby Ericata Abijo. Onuzo Gbawe Gbawe is electoral area.
I see. So Abigail Nana Yabuahima Tebibi ano electoral area Asensoba. Anna Shelly Koyo Ablakwa Jowlu Central. Anna ya nipa Kofigo.
Shelly Koyo no nyimpa strategy awa doctor.
Moy
Shelly Koyo.
About strategy.
Back-to-back campaign.
Francis Chematin, aka Kofigo, honors the Nipa.